Well, hello, my beautiful souls. This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly, intuitive catalyst conduit, here with the weekly Shamanic Tarot reading. I am hearing and feeling the fan at my back, and I do not think that I really want that. So, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna move this fan. It's damn hot here. It's almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, Kamala Davy girl. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. So, I hope everyone is fine. Hi, Adrienne. How are you going, girl? Oh, good. I'm happy to see you all too. At least somebody's here. So I'm here to give the weekly Shamanic Tarot reading. So tell me, ladies, Kamala Devi, Adrienne, how are you all? Kamala Devi, how is the baby? Bouncing, beautiful, wonderful, miserable, growing, and all that. And how are you, Adrienne? I hope things are fine. Because listen, actually, everything is always good. Things are always fine. There is nothing that is wrong. It's just that we human beings think that things are wrong when what we expect don't go as planned. The baby is walking. Wow! Better you than me. That's all I have to say. See, you know, the four-legged cat, easier for me to deal with now. I don't think I have the stamina, although I know I have a lot. Busier than before. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But you know, a card just came up here, which is really interesting, and it's the Hermit card. The Hermit card, I didn't ask any questions, but this is the first thing that Spirit dropped. The Hermit card is number 9. Oh, all is well with me, Adrienne. I don't have any problems except those that I create, just like everybody else. You know, when things don't go as I think they should, and all that sort of stuff, etc., etc., etc. But I want to talk about this Hermit card, because this Hermit card is telling me it's number 9. It is a major arcana card. And I do believe that this card is for everyone. And it's talking about solitude, actually. It's number 9, which means it's the end of a cycle. We are all approaching the end of a cycle. It talks about withdrawing for a period of quietness, stillness, to find your deeper truth, to tap into your inner wisdom. I'm seeing something else on my screen here. It is time to take time out to shine a light on the issue that's bothering you, to gain a new understanding. And also, yes, we do create it, Kamala Devi. And also, it is while you are looking for guidance, tapping into your deeper wisdom, guess what you're going to find? A new guide, a new spiritual guide. Yeah, we absolutely need to go inward, to go forward. We need to lose ourselves in that inner stillness. And when we return, we will return refreshed and come back as who we truly are. Which are, or which is, whatever. We are all spiritual beings. We are beings of light. And what happens is we forget that all the damn time. We forget. And it is not something that we should, because everything that is happening is pointing us in that direction. I didn't have any plans. I didn't have any questions whatsoever for Dream Dust just now. Usually something comes up, and but you know me, I just go with what Spirit says, because they are the ones who are speaking through this Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot deck. And this tarot deck was channeled by Sue Kovacs, who is a healer and 21st century teacher. So you all should check out Sue Kovacs' healing to learn more about her. I think I posted a video of her story on my Intuitive Catalyst Conduit Facebook page. I just want to say before I properly start that I always offer readings, different types of journeyings, and every Wednesday it's 50% off every service. So message me m.me/Intuitive Catalyst Conduit, no spaces, for more information. And right now, but you know, Kamla Devi, you withdrawing indeed. You can't withdraw in the middle of the hubbub. You can't withdraw at home. You know you don't need to go anywhere. There's nowhere to go. But you just need to draw the line, create boundaries, take some quiet time and say, hey, you know, mommy or wifey, this woman needs some alone time to tap into her inner resources. Because once you tap into your inner resources, and we know inner resources, it's really about us connecting, aligning, being aligned. And for those who need the help or more help, of course I can provide it. But also what can be done is, one of my teachers, Rudy, I call him Rudy Tooty. If you just type #woo-woo, WOOWOO, no spaces, you will come up with a list of all his free energy techniques. Why am I advertising during my reading for other people? I don't know, but this is what came. I know lots of people don't do it. However, this is what is coming out of my mouth. You know, it's coming in here and it's coming out here. So I'm letting my tongue hang out to do this. All right, so all of you who would like to have readings, drop in your questions while I do the reading for this week. So what do we all need to know in the coming week for our highest good? Oh my goodness. I got this card for someone last week, Dancing with Chaos. This is interesting. You need the physical withdrawal. Okay, my dear. Well, you know what to do there as well. Let me move this because I don't like where it is and it's bugging me. So I'm going to hold it instead of leaving it on the stand where it is. Now, this card that came up, chaos right now is a part of all of our lives. There is nothing that we can do about it. Therefore, we have to dance with it. We have to grab it by the arms, hold it tight, and move, ensuring that it moves to our steps. And when it wants to take you sideways, you go sideways with it, but you hold on. You do not let go, because you are in charge. It's 9 of wind. And what is causing the chaos? It's our windy thoughts. Mental flatulence is what I call it. It's our windy thoughts that have taken hold of us. It is creating anxiety, a lot of it. I don't like this reflection on my glasses at all. Anxiety, despair, fear. That mind of yours is working overtime on all sorts of things that have no basis in reality. All right, Kamla Devi, Adrienne, noted. You are creating horrific scenarios, nightmares, because you are doubting yourself, and your doubts are making you feel depressed. It's as simple as that. So, you need to dance with chaos and win. Chaos cannot overcome you in any way, shape, or form. That is impossible unless you let it, unless you allow it to take charge of your life. It can't. But turbulence, turmoil, hurts, pains, disagreements, they are all part of life. Huh? What else do we need to know? Because I hope all of you noticed in that card that they are the rainbow colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Which tells you that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So, what else do we need to know to follow up on that? And I get, hello there, whoever you are. Lovely Mammy, you call yourself. Okay, lovely Mammy. If you have a question, drop it in. Make sure that your question is very clear if it's about something specific that you want to know. The Strength card came up. This is powerful. This is gorgeous. This is a major arcana card in the Dream Dust deck. Look at it carefully. If something strikes you in the card, I need you to tell me. What I am going to tell you about the card is that represents power. It represents courage. It is your inner strength. It represents your patience, your trust, your passion, your vitality, facing your animal nature, because we all have them, and good health, lust for life. That's what this card. It's talking, when I look at the image, the figure, because I am seeing a figure there where you see my finger is, and it is diving down with that arm, and it is pulling itself up. It is pulling up everything that it needs, which means you have to dig down deep and pull up everything that you need. You have the strength, you have the power for it. And you see the red figure, the same red figure here. You see that figure? That figure is talking about rootedness. It is talking about, again, delving down, rooting yourself in Mother Earth so that nothing can knock you down. That's what it's all about. Notice the green and the yellows. That's spirit. That's your energy. That's your system. I am not interested and will not be given any readings about any, if you want to know whether a man is with another woman right now. Young lady, this is ridiculous, because if you have such low self-esteem that you have to wonder if your man is with another woman, that means that the problem is something that you need to deal with. It has nothing to do with him. This is the way I see it, and this is what comes. Therefore, if you do not have confidence in the male that you are with, or your partner, whether he be male or female, then you have to ask yourself why, and you also have to ask yourself, what is this person, what am I doing with this person, and what is this relationship meant to teach me? What lesson am I meant to learn? Because it is a lesson. And if this has been happening in all of your relationships, your previous relationships, it means, honey, that you have not learned the lesson that spirit has been teaching you for a very long time. And therefore, that, honey, is my response to that question. Moving right along. So, the yellow and green in this card is all about spirit. It's your energy, it's strength. I mean, it's strength galore. The orange, the yellow, notice, I mean, I'm lost for words. It's spirit. It's part of you. It's the light of spirit that is intrinsic in your being. And as I look, the green is becoming darker. It's very hot in here. The green is becoming darker and darker on this card. That's interesting. And guess what? This green is the green of your heart. So you need to go with your heart. You need to trust your feelings. You absolutely need to trust your feelings. And whatever, this message is for someone. I don't know who it is, but they will know. You need to trust your feelings and go with it. Follow your heart. It is not ever going to lead you wrong. And Kamala Devi, the message for you, my dear, is Fire Star. Something is going on with you, my dear, in your life right now. Perhaps it's that pushing need for solitude. When you come out of that solitude, you are going to be gloriously bright. There is, the word turmoil came to mind, but it's like a turbulence, like a jet engine. It's so powerful that the backwash from the flame, from the engines, you feel as if it's cooking you. You feel as if it's burning you alive. But what it's really doing, Kamala Devi, is burnishing you. It is clearing off, burning off, cleaning away all of the dross, all of the things that you no longer need in your life, all of the things that you want to get rid of, get rid your spirit of, rid your energy of. That is what it's doing, Kamala Devi. Hi, Sylvia. What? Catherine Roby Show? And this is what is going on, Kamala Devi. When you come out, girl, just make sure, and you will be grounded, but make sure and ground yourself even more. And you will be returning. You see this? You see this here? You will be returning with something special. And this card just changed color. It doesn't ever do this. It just changed color to bright pink in the middle. That is the higher heart, Kamala Devi. And you will become returning from your solitude, from tapping into your inner wisdom with a special guide. This, right where my finger is here. You have a lot to offer. And, oh my goodness, I'm seeing a pig. Did you know that pig is a sign of abundance? It is. So, Firestar says, new beginnings, inspiration, a free spirit, starting a new adventure. So something is clearly going on. It is a time of wild dreams, honey, and creative breakthroughs. You know what I'm talking about, so you deal with that. You embrace that, and you do not let it go for any reason. I had to tap as I was speaking. Don't ask me why, yeah? But this is the message that Spirit sent for you, Kamala Devi. All right? So, what does Adrienne need to know right now? Adrienne. Yes, Sylvia. You're welcome, Kamala Devi. Adrienne. This is a major. Okay. Adrienne, this is a major arcana card. It's the perspective card. And this perspective card is saying that you have to start looking at things differently. You have to take a different view, a new view. A stranger view, I better say it. A stranger view. Again, I see a tongue hanging out. Adrienne, there are things that you are not saying, that you are holding back. And it is time that you let your tongue hang out. This is the second time I've said this for today. And clearly this message is for you. You must speak it, girl. You must speak it. You must let it out. Follow your heart. My finger is right there on that green again. The green is the color of heart. You have to follow it. All right, Leah. I'm going to have a look. All right. I think I checked my messages this morning, but I'll check again. Adrienne, this card is important because it's a major arcana card. All right? And it's 1 and 2. So it's new beginnings that are in store for you. But in order to tap into the, excuse me for my sweaty face. In order to tap into that new beginning, my dear, because you have come to the end of a cycle. And this is talking about duality. Two people. You have to take That's why I said strange. You have to take an unusual perspective. Whether it is standing on one leg somewhere, I see you like a stork, and bending your head like a stork to look, to take a side view, or there is something that you do. There is something that you do, Adrienne, that will help you. And I don't know why I keep seeing you hopping or standing on one leg and bending down. Listen, if you have to bend down and look at something through your legs, do it. But I see you doing that. You need to accept everything that is happening in your life, that it is for your higher good. You need to rest in the fullness of life. You need to embrace everything that is happening right now. You need to take a pause. You need to hang loose. You really have to develop a unique way of seeing for yourself. I hope that means something to you, Adrienne, because this is really, really important and extremely significant. You need to take a unique view of looking at things that are different from everyone else. Don't go with the flow. The flow is not going to help you in this case. Where the flow is leading you, Adrienne, is in another direction where you have been wanting to go for a while, but you have been hesitant. It is time for you to go, but in order for you to see it fully and clearly, you have to look at the situation differently. Look at it in a way that you have never have before, and that will bring you the answers that you need, Adrienne. Okay? All right. So now, what does Leah need to know? Oh, well, look at that. Leah, I haven't even reshuffled the cards as yet, and I get a card for you. And this is Six of C. It's about stopping time. This is what Six of C looks like. C is all about the emotions. So it's talking, you see all that bluish, purpley light? That's the sea. And you are floating in the sea right now, and there's a huge question mark. So you are asking a question. There's a question in your mind, on your heart, and you are asking this question. And this is the answer. You're welcome, Adrienne. Nostalgia, stopping time, reflecting on happy childhood memories, allow the innocence of youth to be felt. What have you been thinking of for a while now, Leah? There is something there, and I think you do need to take a pause, a serious pause. Look at your happy childhood memories. There is something in there for you that is going to, you'll say tilt, that is going to make you send up your antenna, and it is going to clarify things for you that are happening in your life right now. Or this thing that is on your mind, it is going to clarify those things. It's going to give you an aha moment. But what I am seeing is, you see where the pink is? I'm seeing it's as if you're in a pink bubble. How strange is that? It's as if you're in a pink bubble, but I'm also seeing a number 5 on this card. And this number 5 is about change, Leah. So there is something that is changing in your life. 6 is all about spirit, actually. And when I say spirit, I mean spirit guides and so on. So there's a lot of information in here. You have a lot of help, Leah. You have a lot of support. But I feel that I need to draw you another card. Hold on a minute, Sylvia. I feel I need to draw you another card, Leah. Let me see what else Spirit has to tell you. Oh my goodness. Leah, you too need to take a different look at things. You need to look at them in a different way. You have to take a different perspective. This is a powerful card, and you need to take a different view on everything that is happening to you right now. And what is interesting, I see this card, I just drew it for Adrienne, but I see this card. This card is totally opposite to what I am seeing, what I saw for Adrienne. It shows itself to me differently. But you need to tap into nature. You need to tap into Mother Earth. You need to ground yourself. You really need to go forward. I'm seeing a pig snout. Right here. I'm seeing a pig snout. You need to become like the pig in autumn. In Europe, where they search for truffles at that time. You need to go sniff, 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 because a pig's nose is very, very sensitive. And now I'm seeing a pig's hoof. I don't know what that means. A pig's foot right here. It just changed from a nose. You need to tread carefully. You need to tread lightly, Leah. You need to watch how you walk. The earth is soft, it is fragrant, it is vibrant, there is gold. It may not be physical, that beautiful yellow substance, but there is gold awaiting you, Leah, as you step forward. So I strongly suggest that you take a different view of things, have a different perspective, and follow your nose. That's the message, Leah. Follow your nose. All right, Sylvia. What does Sylvia need to know right now for her highest good? Oh, wow. Sylvia, apparently, you are at the end of a cycle, my dear. This is 10 of fire. And 10 is saying that you are at the end of the road. You will soon be starting a next chapter. Watch out for that banister. I have no idea what banister, but the banister actually has a head that looks like this, where my finger is. That's interesting. And, oh, I almost caught it. It's like not a hammock exactly, but it's literally whatever it is has the shape. The things are attached to it, and they are hanging. I don't know if it's a seat. I don't know if it's a rocker. It's something that you need to pay attention to, because, Sylvia, I am seeing a lot of movement, fast movement around the top here. I don't know if that resonates with you, but there is something there. There's something significant, and I need you to reflect and check on that. Besides that, you're very welcome, Leah. Besides that, okay, hold on a minute, Mireya. Besides that, fire, you know, is about passion. And you need to follow that passion, Sylvia. This is about hard work and stress, and it is time to lighten your load. There is a wall of, not flames, but it's a wall that is partly a flame, but you need to go through it, Sylvia. It is going to bring you out to something wonderful on the other side. Don't be afraid of being, you might be get a little singed. Don't be afraid of it. It's all right. It's not going to harm you, and it's certainly not going to harm you permanently, because I'll tell you something. I just saw this. You see where my finger is? This door just opened. For you, Sylvia. This door just opened, and I mean literally, I just saw it open. So I had to show the card again. Right where my finger is, going right up the top. So whatever you are doing, Sylvia, keep at it, persevere, lighten that load, and let go, release those burdens. Whatever is on your mind, whatever is worrying you, chuck it. Give them up to spirit. Persevere, persevere, persevere. You are going to win out. The day is going to be yours. This thing that you have been working on, I see it almost, Sylvia, like a patchwork quilt. It's quite interesting. There's a lot of power in this card, and I see more and more the bands of color. They are becoming more and more definite. So whatever you are working on, Sylvia, keep at it. You are creating something magnificent and fast movement, fast moving change. Be prepared, is going to come to you. Where did I just see that? Here, you see here? fast. It's going to start moving. It's going to pick up and start moving really fast. So hold on and be prepared. Okay, Sylvia, I hope that resonates and I hope that helps. This is a very positive card, actually. Now, Miria, validate a gut feeling. Darling, we don't validate things like marriage and so on. But what I will tell you is the card that just came up, because you have to know what you want, Miria. Marriage is not a guessing game, you know. I find you all ask me such odd questions sometimes. Oh, you're very welcome, Sylvia. All right, but Miria, honey, this is the card that came up for you. It's a magnificent card. It's a powerful card. It's Fire Horse. You have a horse totem, Miria. I don't know if you're familiar or if you know that, but you have a horse totem. And hi, Ria, and you need to get to know this companion of yours. Horse is a powerful teacher. And right now, my own is right here next to me. He was my very, very first in my very first TP Indian, American Indian TP sort of thing. He appeared then, Samuel, and he's still with me to this day. He's a fantastic teacher. Horses are fantastic teachers. So, Miria, you have a passion, a lust for life, girl. You are an adventurous soul. You need to embrace change. The change that is happening in your life, you must embrace it. Okay, I say must, kind of strong. But damn it, you got to embrace it because it's happening. Okay? There is no other way to deal with change but to embrace it and accept it. Travel or a new job is on the cards. If you do the work on accepting the changes that are happening in your life, you must become confident and take charge of everything in your life. This is a fast moving card. You see all those magnificent colors? You just had a thought, Sylvia, and the colors dulled in the card. This is not good. It was a negative thought. It was doubt. And you need to put that aside. You need to accept everything that is happening. If you are disappointed for some reason, accept it and tell yourself, this is not for you. You need to call on your spirit guides or Archangel Michael to cut any energy cords that no longer serve you. You need to ask that anything that no longer serves you in your life, things that do not uplift you, things that do not make you feel good, that they be removed unequivocally, no hesitating. Archangel Michael will do that for you, because that thought that you just had dulled the color in this card. And this card is absolutely brilliant. You have the purples, you have the green. I mean, it's a splash of color. And the purple, my dear Miria, the purple is about your intuition, which you are ignoring. You want to see things the way you want to see things and not the way they really are. Oh, I see that your doubts are lightening a little bit and they are being reflected in the card. It's all good, you know, because there is something much better, much better awaiting you, Miria. But you have to keep the faith. You have to embrace the changes that are happening in your life. Miria has to focus on Miria. That is the bottom line, my dear. Miria has to focus on Miria. Miria has to decide that she is going to live for her. She is going to do things her way. She is going to love herself more than anyone can love herself. And whoever else doesn't love Miria enough to support her, then to hell with them, because Miria knows that she is better than that. You understand me? Okay, good. So, girl, go get him. All right, Rhea, let's see. Rhea? Oh, I'm Victoria. Any chance I'm going to have a love life? Also, is there a chance to improve my finances and career? Thank you so much. Okay, I'm Victoria. So you are using Rhea's, whatchamacallit, Well, first of all, Victoria, let me tell you right now, you are going through an initiation. You are experiencing an initiation. This is a powerful card. This is from the Major Arcana section of the Dream Dust deck. You all can always find me. You can private message me on m.me/Intuitive Catalyst Conduit. I offer free reading. No, not free. I offer 50% off all readings every Wednesday. And the PayPal link is on my page, facebook.com/Intuitive Catalyst Conduit. It is always payment in advance. And for Wednesday readings, as I said, it's 50% off all readings every Wednesday. Rhea, you are going through experiencing not Rhea, Victoria. You are experiencing a transition because you are coming to the end of a cycle. There is a lot of potential in here for you. You may be going through a dark period. It's heavy. You may be experiencing some sort of illness or darkness right now, but all of this is healing that is leading you to the light. There is a lot of change happening. You may be there may have been some death or something in the family or with someone you know, something that is getting you down. But I really, really need you to believe that this is a significant transformation for you, Victoria, and it is going to change your life for the better. I want you to understand that the darkness that you are seeing in this card is just brambles. There is always light. If you look up here, you will see that there's golden light here. It means that spirit is with you, God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it. It means that your guardian angels are around. All of the spots of light on this card, your angels are around, and so many more. And you need to keep the faith, Victoria. You're very welcome, Miriam. You need to keep the faith, Victoria, that things are going to turn out well. This is just like the initiation in African cultures. The girls don't experience it, only the boys. When they send the boys out at puberty, not at puberty, sometimes 10, 11, according to the part of Africa in which they grew up, because I'm sure you all know that the African continent is made up of 48 countries. And they send them out with a stick, the Maasai. I don't know if they still send the boys out with a stick, and they have to go wrestle a lion or something like that. But the point that I want to make, excellent, Rhea, I'm very glad. The point that I want to make, Victoria, is that there is always light in the tunnel. If you keep focusing on the dark, you will only see darkness. But there is always light, and I really, really need you to embrace this message. It is super duper important. It's powerful, because this, honey, is where, Victoria, you are going to end up. Yes, there may be question marks about certain things. However, the point I want to make is, this is where you're going. Once you get through the darkness, Victoria, this is where you're going to end up. You're very welcome, Rhea. I don't know what I confirmed, but you're very welcome. You are an earth goddess, Victoria. You are an earth goddess in every way, shape, or form. There's an earthiness about you that attracts people to you. You offer advice and so much more, and people are attracted to you for that reason. You are deeply rooted in love. You are very practical. You believe in security, but you are very compassionate. You are very intuitive. There is a fruitfulness and creativity about you, Victoria, that enables you to create a healthy home. And this is why you need to go through that dark patch in order to come out on the bright side. There is much waiting for you here. And here, you root yourself in Mother Nature, your gardening, and anything else. Green, do you have a green thumb? I hear as if you have a green thumb as well. You can stay in your golden bubble. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's you. That's perfectly fine and natural. And something is going to happen for you, to you and for you in the fall. And it's going to pave the way for something magnificent in the springtime. But you have to go through this passage. All right, girl? I hope that helps and I hope that resonates. All right, there's no one else on here. I have already given the weekly reading, and I hope I did, because I've been on for quite a while. And I want to say ciao. So if there are no more questions, what was it? What is it Megan wants to know? How many children I will have and how many? Megan, honey, listen to me. You have to know how many children you want in your life. You have to know how many children you want to bring in onto this planet. That is a choice that you must make. It is not up to me to tell you anything about that, and I am not going there. You are responsible for your life. Please take responsibility and stop giving away your power. It is not right, and anyone that you approach who gives you these kind of readings is doing you a disservice. You must take responsibility for the things that you want to happen in your life. You must decide how many children you want to have, and you also must take responsibility for it and them. You must know if you are financially capable of having a child. You must know if you are financially capable of raising each child to 18 and putting them through university or college or whatever schooling. You must know if you are financially able to care, to pay for their medical care and for your medical well-being as well. And what I mean by that is going to the doctor for checkups, their shots and all of these things. You consequently must plan your children to be able to have a comfortable life and not banging from pillar to post or having a hard time of it. So on that note, Rhea, this is your reading. Is there a chance to improve my finances and career? Well, Rhea, this is for, no, not Rhea, Megan. That message was for Megan about the children. Megan, you don't seem to realize, my dear, but the passage is completely open for you. You see those 10 stars, those 10 orbs as we call them? They have opened the way for you, and it is magnificent. All you have to do is take that first step and continue moving forward. Don't take anyone's word for it. You know what you want in life. Take the step, then take the next step and move forward. It is all open for you. 10 of sea, you are swimming in a realm, not a sea, a realm of contentment. The sea is all about emotions. You feel good. It's all harmonious. New beginnings await you because you have come to the end of a cycle. You must trust your gut and give thanks for life. Megan, this message is for Megan, and it is absolutely important for you to do the work on yourself in order, I notice I'm repeating, in order to achieve this opening. It doesn't happen by chance. It occurs by dint of hard work. So you have to do the work on yourself, Megan, in order to get here. You have already taken the first step in whatever it is you're doing, and I strongly suggest that you continue, and you will get here. All right, now let's see. Who is it? Says, I think this may be my last reading. Oh, there are two. Okay, Sharu. She wants a reading on her love life, and Hidan needs guidance. Will I get the visa? I've been waiting for such a long time. You're very welcome, Megan. Stay strong. Hang tough. You can go through it. Listen, if you cannot go through the obstacle, you go over it or you go around it. But try to take the easiest way to overcome the obstacles. They are an illusion, and you need to know that nothing is what it appears to be. This is very, very important. And if you remember nothing else from this reading, or if go back and look at the reading in this section, I can't see the time count. If you remember nothing else, forge ahead. Go through it. Go around it. That obstacle in your path is the only hurdle that you need to cross, and everything else is going to start falling into place for you. Okay, Sharu. Sharu wants a reading on her love life, and I'm seeing the initiation. Hey, Carolee, hi! And I'm getting the initiation card again for Sharu. Your love life. Sharu, honey, you are experiencing something. This is a major arcana card. You are experiencing something that is powerful. And it's making you feel as if you're never going to get through it. But it is an initiation process, and you do have to work through the brambles, the thorns, the tangled trees and roots in order to get to the other side. This is a powerful, powerful card, and it's basically saying that you have come to the end of a cycle. Spirit is with you, particularly Yeshua, the being you know as Jesus. He is with you, and if you believe in this, I strongly suggest that you embrace it. You are experiencing a transition. You may feel ill, you may feel low, you may feel all sorts of things as if the darkness is crowding in on you, but don't give in to it. All of that is paving the way to the light. I know you asked for a love reading, but this is the reading that came. Change and transformation is big. It is huge for you, and I am. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. I assume this is Carolee. There is already an opening. Sharu, you see this purple where my finger is because it just appeared? This purple that I don't always see on this card, that's the purple heart. Girl, you are so damn brave. And I want you to continue being this brave. You are a fighter. You have been through a lot. And I really need you to pin that purple heart on your sleeve and stand up with your back straight and say, yes, I did this. I was able to do this, and I came through it with flying colors. What else? Because, my dear, this is what is going to come to you. This is what you will be experiencing after that thorny passage. And I understand it would feel like thorns. This card is Earth Sprite. And Earth Sprite says, you are someone who initiates dreams and follows their heart. You are manifesting a vision quest. You must remain grounded as you reach for the stars. This is where you will get to as you work through all that stuff. Okay? Because this gold, follow your heart and go to the rainbow. This is your rainbow. And this is where you are going to get to when you put in the work. All right, Sharu? All right. And he needs guidance on whether he will get the visa. You have been waiting for such a long time. Hidan, you could have asked this question of yourself. You would have heard it. Okay? Okay, Carolee, hold on. Hidan, I'm seeing 2 of C. 2 of C talks about duality. It talks about partnership. Are you involved with another person on this, Hidan? I don't know, but this is the answer that came up. But you have two heads full of light. The only problem is that you are facing different directions. The path, as you see, is all zigzag, but nevertheless you need to follow the path that presents itself to you. I don't know if that resonates at all. It's a love relationship, but that is a partnership that will be very healing. It's about giving and receiving love. It's about making a new commitment. There is attraction and there is support. And that, hidden, is the most I can tell you. I don't know what this is about. I have no idea. You're very welcome, Sharu. Excellent. Hidden, I don't know what this is about, but this is the answer that came. So let me find out what else you need to know, Hidden, before I go to Carolee. Okay. Hidden, you need to create some balance in your life. You're kind of topsy-turvy. You're not very balanced at all, actually. I literally see you like you're moving from, as if you are standing like a tree with your legs wide, shoulder width, and your arms spread wide. And yet you seem to be leaning from one side to the other as if you're on a seesaw. You need to take a balanced approach to everything in your life right now. The visa, the money, work, family, love life. You need to take a balanced approach. It's absolutely essential that you remain stable. When you are and that includes your emotions. When you are stable, then things start to run smoothly. That's why I said, in fact, you could have gotten the answer to your question, because you are very intuitive, your third eye is activated, and but you are ignoring the message. So try seeing with your heart instead. Hidden. That's what I'm going to say on this. But I see a beautiful golden flower right at the bottom here, where my finger is. See? I see it's like a golden, it's like a gift. It's a gift. So perhaps that's a yes. But in order to achieve this, Hidden, you really need to take a step back. You need to ground yourself and stand firm. You need to say that find an affirmation, maybe a Louise Hay from YouTube or something. You need to begin telling yourself that I love the world and the world loves and appreciates me, something like that. You need to be telling yourself that I know that everything is going to work out for me in divine timing. You need to be saying those things to yourself, and you need to start saying them and believing them. Forget about time, because there is something called divine timing. Nothing happens before that. I'm beginning to get tired, feel tired, so I'm going to do one more reading, and that will be for Carolee. And Carolee, my dear, you're very welcome, Hidden. Carolee, my dear, I got the High Priestess for you. Number 2. This is a major arcana card, as you know. I love this card. You have a pillar of support. I don't know where this reflection is coming from, but there is a lot of light on this card suddenly. You have a pillar of support, that's this here, and you need to heed it, lean into it, hold on to it, whatever you want to it. There's a lot of, because you are the High Priestess, you need to embrace that. You're resisting that, Carolee. Absolutely resisting it. Yes, there is a lot of mystery, and you need to tap into your subconscious as well, because there's a lot of junk going on in there that is causing you to act differently from who you really are right now. It's old messages that you, just like me, hang on to from our childhood, because that's the crap we grew up with. It's time to ditch it. But what would be interesting for you, Carolee, is if you look at what is coming up, what has come up from your subconscious, and ask it what it wants to tell you. It's coming up for a reason. You need to trust your intuition in this case. It's absolutely essential. You embody the divine feminine. So what you need to do to get the rest of your answers is you need to go out in nature. Okay? You need to go out in nature and tap into the information between the veils. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. And as soon as I said that, Linda Vail, V-A-I-L, came to mind. I don't know if you are still in Marilyn's membership, Carolee, but if you are, I think you should hook up with Linda Vail, who may still be with, or friend her if she's not in Marilyn's membership group. There is something there that she can highlight for you or emphasize for you. I don't know what it is, but Linda just popped into mind. Okay? The blue is all about communication. In your case, it's all about embracing who you are. You are the High Priestess Carolee. Oh, excellent. Okay. I don't know what Linda Vail has to do with it, but she has something to share with you. So maybe you could talk to her about this card, about being the High Priestess Carolee. Or as I say, friend her or find her Facebook page. I think she has a Facebook page now. And see what comes of it. But she has a message or something. My right eye is suddenly burning me. So there is something in there for you, Carolee, and I hope that helps. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okie dokie. So on that note, people, I'm going to say toodaloo, ciao, adios, until next time.